my next guest, president of National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, co-president of the Environmental Club, sole president of Media Club. What was the other stuff?
Student body treasurer.
Yes.
Miss McIntyre's homeroom rep.
Yes.
I play volleyball.
Play volleyball, and you're in the playoffs right now?
Yes. I run cross country and track very slowly.
No, you run very quickly.
I ran for my speed, yeah. I run as fast as I can.
You're going to be positive.
Yep.
Our next guest, Elizabeth Casey.
Yay.
You hear him cheering? How you doing today, Elizabeth?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Tuesday.
It is.
A very slow one.
But this is out on Thursday.
It's a slow day.
Right. Well, short weeks are long for some reason. I don't know why. We had Monday off, but yeah. So you're a senior.
Yeah.
What surprises you most about being a senior? Because it's something that we look forward to our whole academic careers. What has really taken you by surprise this year? Something you didn't expect?
How much our grades come together, I guess. We've become more of a grade this year than we have in the past. I don't really know how to describe it. We're more of we do a lot more stuff together, and we don't want to be with each other because we know it's our last times together. So we're more supportive of each other. We all go to the football games, or all go to the volleyball games, or all hang out together, I guess.
There's more unity within your class.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally get that. We were talking earlier, you said also you thought applications for college were going to be a lot more stressful than they are. Why do you think they're not as stressful as you thought?
I think there's a lot of anxiety around college applications, especially because it's your senior year, so you have all of these things, and then on top of that you have to apply to a bunch to college. But I feel like I was prepared. Besides the essay writing part, everything else I was more prepared for, my resume, what I'm doing in my test scores and all that. Especially, I just felt more prepared than I thought I would. Right.
Do you think that's partly going to Sacred Heart?
Yes. Last year, Miss Blissett's class, CCR, we did a bunch of this stuff, so I just knew what to put on there, and I had a resume ready to go. And I also am an overachiever, so I did all this in the summer, so I didn't have to stress about it in the fall. But I knew to do that because of CCR, so I felt like I was just more prepared.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Blissett's a great teacher, too. That's awesome. So, yeah, how do you make time for everything, being in so many extracurricular clubs? Because I know on applications, that's what, recruiters or people in admissions are looking for.
Yes.
It's people who not only have a strong GPA, strong test scores, but are involved in extracurricular activities. How do you make time for all of it, though?
Get my homework done during school. And use my planner.
Gotcha.
And hope for the best.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Homecoming week was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, for everybody, but especially for you, I feel like. So you are you just a big believer in writing things down?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have, either on my hand, on my phone, my planner, on a whiteboard. It has to if I write it down, I'll remember it.
Do you have your whole day planned out? When you get up in the morning, you can look at it?
No. That stresses me out because then I feel like I have to stick to a plan, and if I don't stick to it, then I get down on myself. But if I just have a to-do list, I can check it off, then I feel more confident. Or just reminders you have practice at 5:30, or pick up paper because your binder's empty, stuff like that.
Right. Well, and speaking of practice, you're in the middle of a volleyball playoffs,
yes.
Right? First round is, as we're recording it, is tonight.
Yes.
What's that like to be in playoffs again? Because you had such a strong squad last year. You have another strong squad this year.
Yes.
What's that like?
I think we're all really excited, and we know we can go far if we play together. So in the past couple of games, we've kind of been not our strongest, but I feel like we really want to be our strongest tonight and for the next coming game. So there's a lot of not anxiety, but anticipation around being a good, strong team together.
Well, and you got to be careful. You don't want to look too far ahead, too.
Yeah.
We're not talking about. I kind of made you talk about the next game because the show's not live. So, just to be clear, you're very respectful of your next opponent, and that's something. That's
another thing. We're very we're thinking too far ahead sometimes, so we have to dial it back and be okay, one game at a time.
Well, kind of like tackling a to-do list.
Yes.
Not being too stressed out by all the other stuff.
Yes.
The more students I talk to, the more I realize that either their athletics or their extra, like the clubs they're in, or their schooling, or the extra test-taking strategies they study, they all tend to overlap. It's all the same process, right? Making sure you're humble, making sure you're staying on top of things, being consistent, and then once again, just hoping for the best. Because you can do everything right and it's still not necessarily work out.
Yeah. That's like our physics rule. It's like everything that should fail will fail, or something like that. It's like some rule that we to think about in physics.
It's like Murphy's Law.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We always talk,
Physics, that's like science, but it's math.
It's just math.
It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
I kind of like it, though. Like, the projects we do are kind of fun.
What's your favorite physics project?
We did, like, 3 car races and then an egg drop. And then right now we're building a Rube Goldberg machine, which is machines, I guess, because it's multiple machines. It's kind of scaring me. But I like the egg drop. But it was disgusting. I dropped so many eggs in my backyard. Yeah. And it was just covered. It was gross. Other than my egg survived, though, so.
Right. Okay. So you passed.
I passed.
Yeah, that's one. I'd go through a ton of eggs, and still, science projects just gave me the hot feeling. Just made me feel, which now we know is pure anxiety, but back then as a kid, it was just, hey, figure it out. So. Yeah. And
like it works at home, and you get there and it doesn't work. And that's like more annoying, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. So what's it like being, I know you best as president of the media club, right? Now the media club is under new management with Mr. Sanchez, and y'all are doing y'all are going to do your own show. Tell me a little bit about that, because I'm excited about that.
So when it comes out, it's going to highlight the past couple of weeks at Sacred Heart. So sports, homecoming, student life, etc. And it should be fun. It should be different. A new way to see the school.
Well, and it's cool that it's student driven too.
Yes.
So all students are going to do everything. This is from filming, editing, writing, producing, all that stuff.
Yes. Like the twins, I think, have filmed. Jill Underwood is editing. A lot of people, and it's like each little committee made their own scripts and like got their content together.
Well, I know Lexi Saffel filmed some stuff at homecoming or at various football games.
Yes.
So that's really cool. That's something to look out for.
Yes.
Right. That's exciting.
Very.
Well, we know you're busy, right? And we could talk about your activities all day, but I think it's time to play questions about you. Are you ready?
Sure. Yes.
Let's go. What's your favorite color?
Silver.
Ooh.
Because it goes with everything, but also it depends on the day. I like orange sometimes blue. Actually, I don't like orange at all. I like silver. I like gray. How about gray, not silver?
I like, this is the best answer to this question in the history of the show.
Because it goes with everything. I can wear it with anything. My school supplies will always match.
Yes.
But I also like black and white because they go with everything.
Right. It's all in the same family, though, right?
Yes. I like neutrals. How about we go with that? Neutrals.
Yes. You could live in Paris. You don't wear colors.
That's the dream.
It's grayscale.
I love Paris.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Yes.
Yeah. Should I let my gray hair just go? Somebody who likes gray, is that a good thing to have gray hair? Because I've been told it's bad.
My grandfather has like a full head of silver hair, silver white hair.
Okay. All right.
It looks good.
I'll consider it then. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
To teleport.
Okay, where would you teleport? First place, you just got teleportation powers. You're with all of your friends, right? And you can bring 3 of them with you. Where are you going?
Tough. My reasoning behind having the teleportation power is because I could get to school and home really quickly, not to drive. Because I have how long is my drive? 40-minute drive home between. Yikes. I live in Laurel.
Oh, okay.
But if I could go anywhere, I have a long list, like Indonesia.
That's your first place? No.
No, Singapore.
Singapore. That's the first place you're with 3 of your best friends.
Well, it just depends.
That's fine. Singapore would be amazing.
It would be really fun to go. And with my friends, the Maldives.
The Maldives, yeah. That's sick.
Yeah.
Still, those are all great answers.
But if I was, yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
I have
All
like
right,
100
and you can give me another one because I know you think really quickly,
I have
so I
like
know you already
100
have like 14 answers.
cities in my head.
Give me another one.
Paris. I like Paris.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Ireland to go see my family.
That's right. Yeah, your family's from Ireland.
Yes, we haven't been there in 2.5 years. My dad's going back in October. He's really excited.
Nice. That's
But
awesome.
I haven't been there in a while. I miss it.
Yeah. Well, teleportation, that's a great answer.
I would save so much gas money.
Yeah, for sure. Especially right now.
Yes.
Okay. What's your spirit animal?
I don't know.
If
I
you
had one in my head at one point because I watched Jill's interview,
Yeah.
and I had one in my head when she was doing it.
Right.
Don't know why, but I did. Let me think.
She was talking about being an anteater because of the way they bathe,
Yeah, of course she was.
which I did Google that, and I mean, some things you can't unsee.
No. I guess a giraffe, maybe?
A
No.
giraffe.
I don't know at all. Let's go with like an elephant, giraffe, something like that.
An elephant giraffe hybrid would be your spirit animal.
No, it wouldn't. I don't. I don't know.
I feel like your brain just works so quickly.
I just don't. I don't resonate with animals. This is gonna sound so bad, but I'm not an animal person. I guess I have a cat. His name is Joe.
Yeah.
He's kind of nice. He's kind of vicious. He's nice.
Joe.
Joe Whistler.
Yeah.
J Dubs.
I like cats with just regular guy names.
Yeah. His name was Whistler, and my dad was like, "No, it's Joe," so it became a double name.
Nice. What's your overall look?
Simple, I guess is a good word. I like fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I like expensive fashion, which is not good for my bank account. But I don't like crazy, outrageous stuff. Kind of like basics.
Understated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Neutrals.
Solid colors.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that too, actually. I don't like stuff that's too busy.
Yeah.
I do like to wear fun shirts, but it's also more it's ironic. Like it's so bad, it's kind of good. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that.
Ace Ventura chic. So,
Yeah.
who's your hero?
I guess my mom,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of a generic answer, but she does a lot for our family.
Yeah.
And she makes the effort. She travels a lot for work and stuff, but she still makes the effort to be in our lives, especially like this senior year for me.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sacrifices to keep us doing what we want to do. We might not be what she wants to do.
Yeah. I always thought of that too. Like, it's a blessing to have your parents involved in your life. There's a lot of people who'd kill for that. So that's great that you recognize that too. All right. Well, this is my favorite one. How do you want to be remembered at Sacred Heart?
A lot of people have a lot of hate on Sacred Heart because it's a smaller school or don't have as much money as other schools might. We have kind of weaker sports teams sometimes, but I feel like every school has its downsides, and we just don't see that, especially on social media, but we can make our school what we want it to be if we care about it enough.
Right. You think you have the power to do that?
Yes. Just through social media, like Media Club Instagram, it uplifts, seeing people repost stuff that we post or stuff like that just uplifts how I feel about my school and how other people feel about the school.
Mm-hmm.
But also we're just more involved in the school if we want it to do better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, and I think that's how people are going to remember you. We're just going down the list of things you're involved in. You're very involved in the school, you personally. But yeah, I think the media club's a big opportunity, especially with the show coming up that y'all are doing. And there's lots of ways people can get involved and just make. That's why we talked about before, speaking positively about yourself.
Yes.
It's the same thing about the school. It's the same thing about a team you're on, the whatever. And wherever you go in life after this place, you're still going to have to fight that urge to. It's easy to talk trash. It's easy to complain
And compare to others.
Well,
I feel like that's an issue too.
And when that's that whole grass is always greener. You see it from the outside, and you go, well, everybody's got their own issues. So, I think it's a great place, and I think you're doing a great job staying involved and trying to make this place better. Even helping with the Spirit Shop, the Spirit Store. It's crazy that how involved you are. So Sacred Heart's proud of you, happy to have you, lucky to have you, and it's a shame we got to let go of you this year, but enjoy the rest of your senior year, and best of luck with the volleyball team.
Yes, thank you.
Go get them.
to the state championship. No, knock on wood.